I don't have much time, but I wanted to share my experience with getting some acne treatments, and the first one I want to talk about is the chemical peels. So for a little bit of background, I have been dealing with acne for as long as I can remember. I had it when I was a child, when I was a teenager. I never knew what started it, so I went on the pill, as most young girls do, and I stayed on it for about 9 years, and I also went on doxycycline maybe 3 times during those 9 years. I was on doxycycline on and off, and the pill consistently for 9 years, and there was a point where I was on both, obviously. I decided to come off the pill in January 2024, so it's been a year and a half, and my skin absolutely exploded. I'm dealing with the worst acne that I've ever had in my entire life at 26 years old. So I decided to look up some treatment options that weren't medication. I saw my doctor, I saw a dermatologist, a naturopath, and an esthetician. So I saw the esthetician and she recommended that I do the chemical peels. And I don't know if you've seen from some of my last videos, but I got 6 rounds of the treatment, and the actual procedure itself was fine. Like, it was pretty quick, and it was a little bit painful just because it was like the tiniest little bit invasive. Like when they get the little extractor tool and they press it like that, it kind of hurt, and it was kind of gross, but I know some people find that really satisfying. So I had to wait 2 weeks between each treatment, or a minimum of 2 weeks between each treatment, and I had to be very careful in the sun. I had to not use any retinol or really harsh. I don't think I could exfoliate as well. So I had to use very minimal skincare. And I also ended up buying some of the skincare that they sold at the clinic. So it was a few months that I ended up getting these treatments back to back. And I found that it did do my skin good. It exfoliated it well. It obviously gave it a really good clean, and it did need that. But I think that my acne sort of needed a little bit more. I would say that this would be a good beginner treatment if you've never had any acne treatment before. But I don't think that it would be sort of a cure. But it's definitely good if you've got active acne. But I also found that it prepped my skin quite well for other treatments like IPL and microneedling. It's definitely a good place to start. But other than that, I think there may be some better options for long term. And I don't think it really did much for scarring either. It was mostly just the active breakouts that were on my skin at the time. I would love to hear your thoughts if you've had this treatment before, or if there's a treatment for acne that you'd really recommend. Anyway, have a great day.